So I'm joined now by three captains of the Norwood Girls Indoor Track Team. From left to right, Myra Hines, who's a senior, Catherine Hurley, who's a senior, and Sauda McLeod, who is a junior. Guys, thanks for joining us. So we'll start with just kind of an introduction to each of you. What events do you guys participate in during the track season?
I only participate in one event because due to Tri-Valley, my two other events, long jump and 4x2, aren't able to be run because not all the tracks are banked. So I just do the 55-meter hurdles.
In the winter, I just throw shot put.
I'm a sprinter, and I also do jumps, like high jump.
So I don't know which one of you wants to do this, but you guys are 2-2 right now. You have one game left, or one meet left in the season. Just give us a little recap on how the season has gone so far.
We went in the season off of the Bay State League, usually not winning. So when we went in and won our first two meets, it was crazy hysteria. Everyone was going wild. The season has been going fair. I think we have some good runners. We have some good jumpers. Everyone's been getting their personal records. We've been improving a lot, and with the new coaching, like Coach Longley, he's been helping us through the season, and it's been going good.
So you talked about the move from the Bay State. How had the team been doing in previous seasons in the Bay State? And I'm assuming there's, like you're saying, a much noticeable difference in just the level of competition that you guys are able to compete at in the Tri-Valley.
We went in to the Tri-Valley League, and we had a big advantage in numbers because the Tri-Valley is smaller, and we already knew, like, going in that it would be an advantage. The Bay State League, we were really small, so we didn't have that much of, like, a competition with other teams. Like, it wasn't close wins at all.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with Sauda. We definitely came in this season. We were really outnumbered in the Bay State League. And there are still a lot of great runners and throwers in Tri-Valley, but it's definitely easier to compete with them as a team when we're more evenly matched, like numbers-wise.
Now, did you guys have do any like goal setting at the beginning of the season, either individual or team or both?
Well, definitely a goal was to start winning because it's never really been part of Norwood Track because, like Sauda and Catherine said, we've always been really small compared to everyone in the Bay State. So winning was definitely one. Getting 2 wins was really special for all of us, especially being a senior, never getting to win and being a part of the win was really special. And then personal, everyone usually just goes for their personal record, like getting a better jump, getting a better race time, all that kind of stuff.
Now, going into those 2 wins, did you guys know, like, these are meets we're definitely going to be able to compete at? Like, how much of, I guess, like a scouting report do you guys get of the other schools going into a meet?
Well, we have this website called athletic.net and also Cool Running, which reports everyone's times from every week. So you can kind of go back and look, but you can never be sure because everyone has a bad race.
Yep.
It all depends, but Longley's always really good about telling us when we're competitive. So is Curran. He always looks and checks it off before we go to a meet to make sure if we have a chance or if we don't have a chance, that kind of stuff.
Now, it sounds like you all participate in the spring on the outdoor track and field. Are there any significant differences between the 2 seasons? Do you do different events or really anything that's different between the 2?
So for me, since I'm a thrower, in the spring I compete in shot put and discus.
Okay.
So they don't have discus for Tri-Valley in the winter. So that's definitely different. We don't know sort of the Tri-Valley discus throwers yet, how well they're going to be doing. But yeah, it'll be exciting to see how they do in the spring, and then just seeing all the winter runners come back for the spring season, how everyone improves.
We definitely have some very competitive races in the spring for the 100. I think a big difference for me is going from indoor to outdoor because, like, the season's around April, May. They're not that warm yet, so we're not just, like, fighting ourselves to push harder. We're, like, fighting the hard winds, stuff like that, and it's a very hard or competitive season as well.
Now, the winter season, do you still do your meets at the Reggie Lewis for your home? So it must be nice during the spring, at least, that you get to just kind of go out in your own backyard and don't have to travel.
We have, like, an advantage, kind of, because we've been going to the Reggie Lewis for the Bay State, but the Reggie Lewis is new to the Tri-Valley League, so they're not, like, accustomed to everything. We're usually with the hustle and bustle and stuff, but pretty much.
So as captains, Coming into the season, what's something that you really kind of focused on embracing, or how do you view your role as a captain, like your responsibilities?
This season, we definitely wanted to just encourage the younger runners. We have a lot of great freshmen and sophomores this year. So we really just wanted to make sure that they were hitting all of their personal bests and sort of setting the team up for success in future years. Sort of just growing as a team and getting to know each other more outside of just running in practice, which isn't always something that we've done in the past for track.
Definitely, like, a big role in being a captain is not only just leading by example and stuff, it's being a friend to everyone, because everyone's new. The freshmen don't really know, like, about the season, about the sport, and it's really, like, fun to get everyone excited to love track, because I remember when I was a freshman, like, all the seniors made me feel like I would love it, and I do love it, and I want them to feel the same way.
So what's something that you guys kind of enjoy most about this particular group this season, this particular team?
There's a lot of strong, like, young runners this year than there has been in the past. I think this has been one of our best teams that we've had. We have really strong freshmen and really strong sophomores coming in, and then the juniors and seniors have really pulled their weight with ranking up points this year.
Yeah, I think everyone this year is definitely much closer than they have been in past years. Everyone's sort of more acting as a team than going up for their own personal bests, with it, which I think is definitely great. And yeah, we're really just sort of setting the team up for success and sort of showing everyone how it's going to go at the Reggie for years to come.
They probably took all your answers. Would you just echo those sentiments?
Yeah. I basically think what they're saying is true. Another thing that's different this year that makes me, like, love being a captain is we have more, like, Norwood High people that are showing up to track now, like, now that we're winning and stuff, because, like, track is a no-cut sport, so we basically get everyone that doesn't get any other team, and we're getting a lot of players now that they've had, like, hidden speed, hidden jump hours, stuff like that, and it's really showing in our track season.
So real quickly, before we go, I'll ask one of you. One meet left against Medfield. What do we know about them? Can we finish 3-2?
We definitely have to. Yeah.
I like that attitude. So thank you very much for coming in. I hope you guys do get that last one, finish off 3-2. That'll be a great cap to the season.